Hello everybody and welcome back. Jodie got knocked out last time, but it appears that she's okay. The CIA have finally caught up to her, but maybe they're not finished with her yet, since they didn't immediately detain or kill her. But I'm not quite sure where we are. Department of National Defense Laboratories. So we must be either at the DPA or the CIA. Either way, we've probably got some important people to talk to. We gotta find out why we're here and what they want from us now that they've finally caught up. And oh my god, look at that condenser. That thing's massive.
The most powerful condenser ever created. Impressive, isn't it?
Nathan. Oh.
Jodie, it's good to see you. I was so afraid something happened to you. You've lost weight. You look exhausted. But at least you're alive. Let's go into my office.
We get to reunite with
Please,
everybody.
have a seat. How do you feel?
I've been better. That hit on the head did not help.
No, I'm sorry. I told them not to hurt you. They just didn't want to give you a chance to use Aiden.
Maybe he knows something about our mother.
What happened to my mother, Nathan?
Nora wasn't stable. They were afraid she was a danger to herself and her baby.
My mother would never hurt me.
They couldn't take that chance. Look, I was a researcher at the DPA, Jodie. I didn't discover until much later what happened.
Probably nothing he could have done 24 years ago. It's taken him this long to kind of
Where's
climb
Cole?
up to the
He's
top.
at home. He's fine. I know he was trying to help you. Don't worry, there won't be any consequences for last night.
Well, that's good. I hope he's not in any trouble.
Why did you never tell me about my mother? Why did you hide the truth all these years?
I tried to tell you. But how do you tell a little girl that her life isn't real?
Ouch.
So, I looked after you.
That stings a little bit.
Loved you. Tried to protect you as best as I could.
So now what? You're just gonna hand me back to the CIA? Is that the plan, Nathan?
They brought you here because they have something for you to do, and they'd be very grateful if you do it.
I don't want to do anything for them.
Help them? You want me to help the people that took away my mother and stole my life? I mean, haven't I done enough?
We know another country has discovered the infraworld. They think it's something to be controlled or manipulated. They have no idea what they're dealing with. If entities enter our world, do you know what that would mean, Jodie?
Chaos,
What has all
destruction,
this got to do with me?
death.
Because you know the infraworld better than anyone.
It's the CIA's job. And I'm done with that.
They want to offer you a deal. You do this for them, and they let you out, you're free. Jodie, do you know what would happen if a passage is open? It'll be the apocalypse. You have the power to stop this.
It's always left up to Jodie to do all of the dirty work.
According to our intel, the Republic of Kazakhstan has discovered the existence of the Infraworld. Found a rift and conducting experiments from a secret base located in the province of Hideout.
We don't know what stage they are in their experiments, but we've detected important fluctuations within the infraworld. That means they've found a way to interact with the other side.
Now your mission is to destroy this condenser and any other advanced technology you find.
Even if we manage to destroy the condenser, the rift will still be there.
Building a condenser is a costly and time-consuming business. With this operation, we'll gain time to better understand the infraworld and make sure that no one will try to use it against us.
I assume the site will be heavily guarded?
Now you should expect considerable military resistance. Team will.
Team?
Show them in, Marla.
Hey, baby. Good to see you, girl.
All right, we get our old crew back. Vince and
This team
Nick,
goes with you, a small,
two of our
agile
trainers
unit able to avoid
who
detection.
trained us at the CIA, and I see
Mission begins
Ryan
in
there
2
as well.
days. Good luck.
I don't know if I'm so enthused to see Ryan, but it is kind of nice we won't have to do it
Be careful,
alone.
Jodie. No one knows what you're gonna find on the other side.
Since we know how well the mission we did alone last
I don't think
time
I'm ready
went.
to join the infraworld yet.
Good. Because I don't want to lose you.
Ryan's also wearing the same outfit that he was wearing
It's good to see
last time we saw him when we jumped out of the helicopter. What the hell do you want?
For the mission's sake, I'll try and forget what a fucking bastard you are.
you. Jodie,
You know what? Don't even try.
Shut down.
Great.
As much as I don't like Ryan, the CIA also plays a big part of it. He's just following orders, but he's following orders that they gave him.
I grow tired of all this. If you refuse to cooperate, I will have no choice.
I'm gonna assume our mission didn't go well if we're in this situation.
Of course, I will kill you regardless.
Ryan, you okay?
And painless.
You don't look very good there, buddy.
Instead, it will be a very, very slow,
Aiden,
agonizing death.
are you around?
So, I ask you
You
one
help
last
me
time.
out?
Who do you work for?
Where are you?
Well, more on that later. I guess we're gonna find out how we got there. This is just the beginning part of our mission that we're segueing back into.
Completely deserted!
You sure it's here? We're right on top of the coordinates. The storm's getting worse! What do we do now? Hey, Jodie, ask Aiden to find a shelter somewhere.
You hear that, Aiden?
So we've gone with our crew now, and I guess we're following the coordinates to supposedly where this secret military base is, or where this condenser is. I don't see
Got it.
anything except for
Let's go.
a lot of snow. It would be really hard to see anything in this weather. But we blend in. I like our camouflage. This chapter, by the way, is called Dragon's Hideout. We didn't have any sort of loading screen to give us an indication.
Fucking freezing.
These last couple of chapters have all been segueing into one another with no breaks in between.
That's what happened. We better get moving before they have to dig our frozen dead asses out of here.
3 days, walking on ice, eating snow, for nothing. Fuck! I find the asshole that sent us here.
Hey! Look, I'm sick and tired of hearing you complaining. That's all you have to say, then shut the fuck up.
You guys, I'm freezing. You think maybe we could build a fire first and argue later?
She's right. We'll set up camp here till the storm blows over. I'll contact HQ and get instructions.
I think we can use Iden to build a fire. They'll try first and be unsuccessful. And then we can warm them up. There we go.
Fucking genius. Give me 5 minutes. Did you see that, Jodie?
Yeah. Great work, guys.
So that'll maybe keep us a little bit warm, which is nice. Get out of the snow for a little while. Still probably doesn't help the fact that we're hungry. We don't know where we are. And if we don't find what we're looking for, then we're gonna be screwed. How you doing, Ryan?
Did you get a connection?
No, it's gonna take some time with the storm.
All right.
You're still angry with me, huh? Look, it probably won't make you change your mind, but I regret what happened.
You're right. It doesn't make me change my mind.
The thing is, Ryan, you weren't there. So your apologies mean pretty much nothing. There's not much else to look around in here. I think we're kind of just killing time. Eventually Jodie will want to go outside for a moment. But I think we have to get an indication that we're able to do that first before we can head out. Right now we're kind of just sitting ducks, waiting to see if we can get a connection and find out some more information before we head back outside. Probably not wise to wander around aimlessly in a snowstorm.
I'm gonna go out. I'm desperate for a pee.
Don't go too far, okay?
It's minus 40. I don't plan on doing any sightseeing.
Or alternatively, it looks like you can just try that door right away. You probably don't even have to go through all the effort of examining that stuff. But hey, why not? I feel like your pee would freeze midstream in weather this cold. It would be a very, very uncomfortable trip to the bathroom, to say the least.
Fuck. It's freezing.
Hey, that's a good sign. Those are probably the guys we're looking for. I would have to guess. I don't think anybody else is out in this god-forsaken weather. And they've even left tracks. Although, it's snowing pretty hard, I imagine those tracks are going to be snowed over pretty quickly if we don't leave.
They're here. I saw them.
Where?
On the main road. A convoy of armored cars. They drove right by me.
Did they see you?
No. No, I don't think so.
Let's roll. Let's follow them!
Alrighty, here we go. Hopefully we don't have to follow them far. They said we are right on top of the coordinates. That looks like something. Like a bunker or a warehouse or something.
Bingo.
I didn't go see what's inside.
No wonder we didn't see it. The stuff is so incredibly well hidden. That is the point, though. Looks like they've got a underwater kind of submarine operation or something going on in here. We've got 2 submarines. They've got about
Soldiers.
4 or 5 guys,
They're loading crates.
looks like.
Into submarines.
Submarines. That means the rift is...
It's underwater. I mean, they must have a base down there, and they're using the subs to shuttle supplies.
How many soldiers?
I can see 3.
Tell Aiden to take them out.
Aiden? Get rid of them.
Okay, so after Jodie has asked us to get rid of them, we should have some prompts to possess a couple of guys here and work on taking the rest of these soldiers out. There's not that many. We could probably take them, but we don't want to give them the opportunity to call for reinforcements. If that's even possible. It may not be possible depending on how far underwater they are, but either way, they could alert somebody to our presence. Well, that was easy. Take out those 2 guys, and then we have to go check out the controls. Which should open up the door for a group to get in. Open sesame! Come on in, guys. Probably a little bit warmer in here.
Fuck, Nick!
Sorry.
You could give me some warning.
That's got us smart.
What do we do now?
Just give me a second, okay?
Yeah, that is a good question. What do we do now? Does anybody know how to drive a submarine? I'm guessing we're not going to be able to just swim down. And I hope this isn't another situation where we don't know the language, because if that's the case, I don't see us getting very far.
I've piloted a sub like this on the CIA simulator. I mean, maybe we can use it.
Yeah, sure, let's use their sub. They won't notice anything. I'm looking for a plan, not a way to commit suicide.
Well, Ryan, please let me know if you come up with anything better. 'Cause you're all just standing around pacing with your thumbs up your asses. We can also look at this dead guy.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm finding a solution to the problem.
Nice idea, but it won't fool them very long.
Yeah, well, maybe not. But that fucking rift is not gonna shut down by itself, is it?
Okay. That might work from a distance. Then what?
Take the sub down to the base. And then we take it from there.
I'll go with her.
What about
It's
us?
a 2-seater. You stay here, you find us a way out. By the time we get back, there's a good chance we're gonna have to move fast.
What?
Wait, that's an order, Nick.
If we can at least drive the submarine and get
Give me the
into the
explosives.
base, that's more than what we've got at the moment. I don't know how well it's gonna go for us once we actually get there. But I guess we're just gonna have to see how it goes.
You do realize we might not make it back alive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've known that from the start.
If we don't live, I guess at least Vince and Nick will. Hopefully they're gonna be okay up here on the surface.
Keep diving. The base shouldn't be far.
And you get this really, really cool underwater scene. And you actually get to drive the submarine. So the map is on the upper left-hand side. And the way is also lighted. There's been some lights put on the rocks for people to see, kind of like a makeshift runway. And the base isn't too far, you just have to drive the submarine a little tiny ways. Just something different in the game. We haven't gotten the opportunity to drive a submarine before. This condenser must be large and very, very intricate if they've taken the effort of building and hiding it underwater. I guess you could probably build a condenser anywhere because it's kind of just like a portal to another world. Haven't crashed into anything so far. We're doing okay. And I can see the opening to where the base is.
There. You see the lights?
There it is. Hey.
I hope that wasn't a question.
We are in business.
I am impressed. Few men would have heard that for so long. Perhaps you will be more sensitive to your comrades' pain. My questions are simple. I want to know your name, who you work for, and how you learn of the existence of this base. Of course, you also have to tell me what happened when you crossed the containment field.
Just say nothing, you hear me?
So if you don't talk, Ryan loses an eye, and it's worth a trophy. And if you do talk, Ryan doesn't lose an eye, and
Jodie,
it's
no.
worth a trophy. The option is completely up to you. If you want both of the trophies, obviously you're gonna have to play the chapter through twice.
So the CIA is aware of our little experiments. And what about the entity that was trapped in our containment field?
He's tied to me. I was born with him.
Fascinating.
And I should add that it really makes no difference to the story
Phenomenon.
if you talk or
I must
not,
inform my
except
superiors.
for this dialogue, obviously, and Ryan losing an
I will
eye.
return soon to continue
There
our
is no right or wrong
conversation.
option.
Sorry, Ryan.
Now what?
We find the condenser, destroy it, and get out.
And any idea how you plan to do that?
No. But I'll figure something out.
Absolutely not. I'm basically just winging it here, Ryan. How could this possibly go wrong? So we are inside the enemy's base, and before we go any further, I'm going to pause it, and we will continue on here in the next video. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will be seeing you next time.